the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And we are back with more PowerWash Simulator, picking up where we left off, finally going to finish cleaning these dirty gnomes.
I do agree, as someone said in the comments, that that if you did try to stimulate yourself with the PowerWasher, or trim your pubes, or clean your junk, or whatever,
you'd probably end up blowing off your genitalia.
Yeah, you'd clear cut the whole forest all the way down to bedrock.
It would be the wrong kind of blowing off your genitalia, if you know what I mean.
What if somehow you had like 50,000 orgasms in the last second before they got eroded?
Before it turned into pain?
Yeah, exactly.
Before it turned from gasm to, schism.
from gasm to chasm, yeah.
Yeah, well, once again, from gasm to schism. That's you're gonna have crotch schism. I don't even know. It's split apart, bro. That's what would happen. It would split.
You'd look down at the Grand Canyon and think, well,
It's nice knowing you. Yeah.
You heard me say Grand Canyon, right?
Yes, I did.
This is not a family-friendly show.
No, it's not. And we've never claimed to be family-friendly. So, anyone who has a problem with that can suck it with two C's. Suck it with two C's right on D's. Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to give it like a once-over, and then I'll come back for like Sunday Sex Best. That's what I'm going to do.
I do think that part of the thing that keeps you coming back to this game.
Part of the thing that keeps you coming?
Well, it's the different varieties of satisfaction. Sometimes you want to think like, well, I'm going to start on this one end of the thing, and I'm just going to clean it like a
flawlessly,
like a printer, where it just goes straight from one side to the other, and then when you get done with that side, you're done. It's just awesome.
What I want to see is laser paint and rust removal simulator.
Yeah, boy. I have said that a couple of times in my own brain after playing this game.
This game, it lets you know how fun that would be.
But to finish that thought, sometimes you don't want to do the thing where you're like sticking to the rule of cleaning it all at once. Sometimes you do the once over like this, and then you go and get the easy parts, first, and the hard parts later.
Exactly.
But as previously noted, don't put your hard part into the stream.
Just the naughty bits. I don't know why I'm doing perverted pseudo-English laughter.
They would not let you power wash Michelangelo's David, but they should add that to this game.
Yes, they should.
And they should put
you'll find out somehow Michelangelo's David has been turned into an NFT, and you're no longer allowed to reproduce it anywhere. Did your soul just die there?
Okay,
did you just feel your soul dying?
You know how when you get on those like a VR game that has a lot of strafing and floating in it, or like one of those ships that go back and forth at the amusement parks.
I know what you're talking about.
And you get the real heavy...
You get the tinglies in your stomach?
Yeah, the heavy stomach tinglies like you ate a bucket of sand. That's the feeling I had when you started talking about those works of art getting turned into NFTs and taken away from the public.
I mean, I don't think that generally they're taking them away from the public, but I guess nothing could really prevent somebody from trying to do that. I don't think it would work, though.
No.
I don't think... I don't think that the Louvre is going to be like, okay, we need money, so
we're going to sell the
Mona Lisa.
Or I would be more angry if they started selling them Rodins.
Rodin, but they could always sell that pyramid on the outside of the Louvre.
Fuck, I am pay.
I ain't paying. That's like
I won't pay.
Are the younger people on the internet aware of the legend known as "I ain't paying you"?
It was okay. We'll tell it.
Yeah, we will tell you about the legend of "I ain't paying you."
It was that it was a screen name. It was what it was. The meme was a screenshot.
This is like before memes became a thing,
yeah,
but
so
it was already a meme.
But it was just a meme.
A preem.
Dude,
that's what it was.
So it was this screenshots of this conversation chain between this person who was selling an Xbox or something, and he was trying to say like, "Hey, where's the money?"
On eBay, yeah,
selling it on eBay, and he's like, "I sent you the thing. Where's the money? The check didn't clear, or whatever it was." I don't know if you could send checks, but whatever it was, the payment method was not working, but the goods had already been sent. And the thing is that the guy's name was...
The buyer's name was,
name,
I ain't paying you.
and he was doing what his name said.
Yeah.
I ain't paying you.
It's one of the legendary sort of like early internet things.
And if it's not real, I don't care.
It's like
funny.
that along with racist Yahoo Answers screenshots. That's like the early internet in a nutshell.
And Ralph Pouton. It's got
Ralph Pouton was like mid-internet, okay?
Yeah.
Explain to people about Ralph Pouton.
I think, did he start out as a thing on Second Life?
Yes.
Is that where he came from?
Yes.
He was a little green goblin motherfucker with a weirdly shaped head and like a chubby Eric
He looked
Cartman
like
body.
even more fucked up Shrek.
Yeah, he was like if Shrek mated with Eric Cartman's butt and then a baby came out the butt. I'm sorry that I said that, but that's what he's like, and in temperament as well.
Yup.
He would harass people, like there's a screenshot of him going into like some sort of diaper fetish room on Second Life and throwing the diapers everywhere and flipping turds
And people
around.
were telling him like, Ralph, please go.
Yeah, that was the thing, is wherever he would go, he would make a nuisance of himself to the 11th degree, and then people would say, Ralph, please go, and he would say no.
No.
Just no.
Yeah.
No capitalization, no period. Just the minimum amount of effort.
Just no.
No, he won't go.
And, of course, I can't think about Second Life without thinking about how people, like, somehow they think they've invented the concept of Second Life with the metaverse.
Uh-huh. And it's like, you can't tell me about that shit, right? Because
Uko got attacked by 50-foot penises.
Yeah, screaming
50-foot penises.
50-foot penises.
That, permanently damaged his hearing.
Yeah,
and he was in school. Yeah. He was like in college when this happened.
Yeah, I have fucking tinnitus for the rest of my life. I had a little bit of tinnitus, but it's worse ever since that day. I wish I could sue. Honest to God.
It's one of those things where it's oral penetration happened to you.
It's like my ears got
fucked.
injured.
Your ears got fucked, literally.
As it were. Because just to tell you the story, in case some of y'all weren't around when I told it before, I was minding my own business, checking out the multiverse like a dumbass. And
as part of like an assignment
it was part
for
of
a
an
college
assignment.
class.
Yeah, that's the thing that really rubs me the wrong way. I shouldn't say that about the giant dicks. But I'm doing the assignment, and suddenly a hacker shows up. I mean, and I didn't see... The first thing I saw was the tornado of 50-foot shrieking penises. And I remember now...
Do you think it was one of your classmates?
No, it was not.
Because it could have been.
It could have been. I
think it was the teacher?
Nah.
Somebody was just feeling real fed up with their professor job.
Oh, God. No, there's no way he would do that. There's no way.
You sure?
No, I'm sure.
Okay.
Unless you know something.
No, I just...
No, I'm sure.
It's the kind of thing I could... If I were, like, sick of my, professorial job, it's the kind of thing I might do.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how it was. I think
he wasn't as cool as I was.
No, he wasn't. I can't remember now what the assignment was. It was some dumb thing for like...
It was like advertising or something, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, that professor, I was thinking of a different one. She would never have done that. the dude from my like computer literacy course or whatever, which I shouldn't have been taking, but they made me. He might have done that.
I don't. Did they still force you in college to take computer literacy classes? I don't know.
Although
they shouldn't.
maybe they should now, because I mean I hear tell that some of these kids don't know how to type anymore. So
I don't believe it. I don't believe that the kids don't know how to type.
But anyway, just to not irritate people by not telling the story, I was doing whatever it was, taking screenshots or doing whatever it was I was supposed to do for the class. Maybe I was supposed to make an asset. I don't know. But
make an ass hat.
But what I made was a hamburger at one point, but I think I just made that for fun. But suddenly, a tornado of 50-foot penises appears in front of me, and my headphones just start screeching. I couldn't tell if it was a synthesized noise or if it was someone just screaming into the microphone and recording it. But I remember I had these really... Do you remember those orange headphones that had the really weird, the awesome, the surround
sound? I do
technology?
remember that.
You
were surrounded by screaming penises.
Yeah, they were like... And these were amazing headphones. And I can't believe that they aren't making a current version of them. Because they had 8-channel surround sound in these big old head can, headphones, and they were amazing.
Yup.
But that meant that it was extra barrels,
extra
of sound.
destruction for
my eardrums.
ears when the penis attack happened.
And so, did I cry out and you came and checked on me? And
I think I might have,
because I was literally like, ah.
Okay, it was like you're in
not
some
cool.
sci-fi, cyberpunk type of world.
Yeah,
and
and you can
somebody
melt
like
someone's fucking brain.
you. Yeah, brainjacked onto you
It's
is
the
more like
closest
it.
fucking thing. I'm like one of the early fucking victims of that shit.
It's like, where were you when the Master Chief armed his penis grenade? I kind of wish I could have heard it. I've only heard second cock from about this, just like y'all are hearing now.
Yeah,
so
secondhand cock.
secondhand job.
Yeah,
that's the one.
But yeah, don't tell me shit about shit, because I got physical damage.
You were there for the early meme wars.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I have a purple heart. I'm a casualty of the meme
Purple
wars.
ear.
now I have that song from Blue Oyster Cult in my head, the veteran of the Psychic Wars.
Blue Oyster Clit.
It's not really an actually catchy song. I can't it's got a lot of military drums in it and stuff. I can't really hum it, but yeah, it's that song.
The only song I really, really know from them is "Don't Fear the Reaper." Like
There's
everyone.
also "Burnin' for You," which is a better song than
Don't Fur the Reaper. That's
I mean, "Don't Fear the Reaper" is a great song too.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
All I'm saying is that "Veteran of the Psychic Wars" is kind of an iffy song. "Fire of Unknown Origin" is a pretty good song.
You're gonna get hated on by like oyster heads or whatever, oyster cultists.
They can suck it.
They should be called oyster cultists.
Okay, if y'all are out there not calling yourselves oyster cultists, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because it is what it is, man.
I agree with that. I agree
I'm
with
a
that.
bit of an oyster cultist myself. It's not like I don't like their shit. I'm just not obsessed.
But I have to, whenever I hear Blue Oyster Cult, I have to say Blue Oyster Clit. Okay.
Blue Oyster Clit. Well,
yeah.
In fact,
the pearls of wisdom.
In fact, the other day I actually started to make a joke. There was a meme going around about something about people be fucking Liara from there was a thing about like, oh, he's got something you got to type, and there was like Liara from Mass Effect, and then several other like blue chicks from various media, and it's like talking about some people always choosing the blue women option whenever they can romance somebody.
So basically, what you're saying is that for some reason we were put here on this earth to love blue women, but there's no blue women. Is that what you're fucking saying?
Is that I thought the meme sucked because they didn't refer to that group as the Blue Oyster Cult. Because oyster is a euphemism for I was gonna say vagina in that way. Because, I don't know, it's funny.
You're going to say vagina like a weirdo pervert? Yeah. That's what you're going to fucking do?
Well, kind of like the way Randy Marsh that one time, vagina.
What does the newspaper say? I'll get it wet. Bigfoot strikes again. Big dick strokes again.
When it was upside down, I thought it was going to say Bigfoot on strike. It's like, I'm not leaving any crypto footprints until I get more money.
Or I thought you were going to say until war ends.
that too.
Yeah. Until humans put a stop to war.
No more patches of hair.
No more
crypto footprints.
Crypto bullshit. No. Until they pay him in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I was gonna
no more crypto footprints.
I was gonna say that.
That's what it is.
Is there a Bigfoot coin? Oh my god.
Or just a crypto zoo coin.
And a Nessie coin? I know we literally started out this conversation
by bagging on
NFTs, but I think it'd be funny if there were crypto,
cryptozoology coins.
Yeah, that would be funny. See, they're only good for a joke, really.
I'd farm those.
I'm over here. I'm farming Yetis, motherfucker. Fuck off.
Yup. Yeah. Why have monkeys when you can have Yetis?
Yeah, you're right. That is definitely.
Why have monkeys?
That is most certainly the Salisbury steak versus steak
also,
moment right there.
titties.
NF titties.
NF titties.
That's all the hamburger versus steak moment right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why have Salisbury steak when you can have regular steak?
Yup. Why have hamburger when you can
Okay,
have
see,
Arby's
I was
Wagyu
always
hamburger?
so
You've
mad-
heard about that, right?
Yeah,
the
the
Arby's
Arby's-
Wagyu fucking hamburger. Okay. I still don't trust Arby's for shit though. So you know,
because they gave us that
because
blood
they gave me
burger.
the blood burger, and you know the thing is, I know that some people out there are all like, but Corwin, you know, only scumbags eat well done steak. That's not the same thing as a burger, yo.
Yeah, well done roast beef's supposed to be cooked a little bit, and you can only cook it a little bit before it's cooked all the way.
Yeah.
And this was cooked not at all.
Like there's a difference between a well done steak. Thing is, if you want to have a slightly less done burger, that what you got to do is
you gotta make the steak rare, and
well,
then
the
you chop
thing is,
that motherfucker
yeah,
up.
exactly.
You gotta make sure
like,
you can't be
you gotta like grind it. You gotta grind the meat in like a clean
environment.
that
you
has
can't
never had bloody meat on it before.
You can't just take minced meat and that's been in the normal system.
That's
and,
just not.
Yeah, you go.
I don't know why I'm like instructing people on
not getting
the
parasites
appropriate
and
way
dying.
to avoid parasites, but for some reason here we are.
Yep. Here it has to. It falls to us to
You
describe.
got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere, and
But,
apparently this is where.
But yeah, Arby's be selling that Wagyu beef. Apparently,
It's like sort of like American Wagyu beef, and I'm like,
is it though? You know, really? Yeah.
my view on it, right, is I don't know if I want an all-fat beef, okay? Because
certainly not.
That's what like Wagyu beef looks like to me.
Super marbled. Yeah.
Is like an all-fat beef. That just no.
I mean, okay, because also the thing
it's
is
like
the
part
Americans
of the thing that makes buffalo burgers taste good is the less
low
fat.
Yeah, buffalo is a delicious meat. And
Yeah.
you should try it if you get the opportunity.
It's like I want a little bit of bite to my beef. That doesn't sound right at all. Don't bite my beef.
I'm cool with that.
All lips and tongue.
Just a little.
No teeth.
Just a little, okay? Like
Look, I don't want someone to
bit.
sneeze
Oh,
and
and
end up
chomp the-
fucking chomping.
Ow.
No sneeze and
Oh,
chomp.
Okay, you're
Thank
right.
you very
Yeah,
much.
That's messed up.
Yeah, that is not what I want.
Okay, what about if somebody
for
had
my cock.
What if somebody had false teeth? They just take the bottom out and give it a little scrape with the top. I regret saying that. That's disgusting. I'm not into that.
Elder porn.
That is not my fetish.
I mean, elder porn exists.
It does.
You know,
It does.
and I hope it's all legit. You know, if you know what I'm saying. If you catch my drift.
told me she was 81.
I accidentally opened my Steam overlay for a second, so Ugo's gonna have to possibly edit that out so that people can't find out where my computer is located.
In fact, we will be back in a second after we leave a sound space so I can easily find that. And we're back.
Ugo,
We're editing with the camera like assholes.
yeah, editing with the camera, editing with the Camaro.
And it's a virtual camera.
Okay, I know that we talked about a bunch of like random etc. shit.
That's
which
what
I
this-
mean,
that's what this game is
kind of
for.
far.
It's like a podcast with water.
I don't understand the appeal of an El Camino.
Well, what was the one? I wish I could remember the one that Dad had that moron wrecked when she ran the red light and smashed into it. And
Yeah, it was like an El Camino off-brand El
It was. Yeah,
Camino.
I wish I.
Yep.
Was it like a Oldsmobile version of the El
No,
Camino?
it was like a Chevy or something like
It was
that.
whatever awful
A Dodge
off-brand.
Sex Camino or something
Yeah.
like that.
I never understood that either. Like, unless you have massive space constraints, because it can't do what an actual pickup can do,
Exactly.
but also it has all the shitty parts of
Now-
having a truck.
I'll hit people who have never been to Texas with like information about trucks in Texas. That in Texas, I have actually seen multiple people who have like the actual like ram horn decoration
Yeah, up on,
their
in front of
truck.
their car. Yeah,
in front of their car.
Yeah,
That is fucking weird.
or like they're longhorn horns. Yeah,
it's
usually
like-
not a ram horn.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, their Dodge Ram or whatever has the Longhorn, whatever the fuck, you know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
It's
the point
super weird.
is that shit to me, it says, "I have a small penis. Oh, look at my
do
small
you know what I've
penis."
never seen in the wild though? That amazes me. I've never actually seen them truck nuts in the wild.
No, I haven't either. I haven't seen that shit either. So
I won't be happy till it's like a bird watching thing. I'll check that shit off the fuck
now
wall.
I can move. I've seen it.
Yeah, check that shit off the fuckwad
and
list.
now I can go.
I've seen all the different types of fuckwads on the road.
Seen all the fuckery in Texas. Yup.
Okay, you know what I want to do before if we ever leave Texas before we fuck off, I want to go swimming in Eagle Mountain Lake in the winter where it's warm because of the fucking nuclear plant.
Okay, look, I know that it's fine. I still don't want to do it.
I think it's fucking cool. Actually, you know what? No, fuck that. That just means you get a brain-eating amoeba in the winter.
Like, here's the thing. I don't trust Texans who say that it's fine and it totally doesn't, have radiation in it.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Like, I know Texans are prone to being like, it's cool.
Yeah, even more so than some people.
To address the fucking, elephant in the room, Texas has been through some fucked up shit lately. So
yeah,
you're
right.
Texas has problems to see too, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
but
that is what it. Yeah, you're right. I ain't swimming in no radioactive lake here. It ain't.
This is just it's a sad time here in Texas.
I did have a teacher in high school who said that he grew up around that area. And he used to go fishing in that lake, which I thought maybe I would need to fish too, but it was cool to go fishing in the winter there because, it was warm compared to going other lakes.
We're finally doing it again.
Gnome
cleaning, the one who cleans the gnome.
I remember,
but he mustn't be a gnome.
Okay, speaking of stuff that'll give you cancer, okay. Do you remember if there were any buildings in the school when you were going? I go, okay, you didn't go to that school at all, but those buildings where it's a specific type. I was trying to say kind and type at the same time, but it was a specific type of rubberized coating on the stairs to keep people from slipping.
Yes.
That I think is responsible for the building having a fucking permanent rubber smell. Like the building smells like a bag of pencil erasers all the time.
Yup. Now, of course, that makes me just think once again about how apparently you can get a turn your loved ones into pencils after they die, which is just fucking weird.
It is.
Okay.
It seems weird that I would rather the diamond, honestly, because
diamonds are forever. Okay.
The pencils are because either you're going to be sitting there looking at the pencil thinking I'm not using this, and that's a disrespect. Or I'm going to finish using the pencil
and throw it away.
Yeah, I'll be over here
there's the grandma nub that I finished using.
I was going to say nub. Exactly. That doesn't seem right. And then you'll be judging yourself.
And then playing pencil break with your two different relatives.
Oh shit! To see whose soul is the strongest. Oh my god!
Who has stronger carbon?
Oh my god! That is legit. Now I'm on board with it.
Yup.
Oh my god.
Carbon fiber.
Now
I don't even know.
Dude, could you make me into carbon fiber if I die?
And then wrap my desk with it or something.
Either way, or no, just do a make yourself a.
Then I'm there having to cover up the desk when I jerk it.
Oh.
Stop watching.
I put a drop cloth on that shit because if it actually gets on there and you got to wipe it off with a Kleenex, that is wrong.
You're crying and there's all kinds of liquids everywhere. It's a sticky situation. A sticky situation.
That's not right at all.
And we went in a weird, fucked up direction here. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's because
someone out there is hearing about this and getting a weird, fucked up erection.
I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it either. But
I think you would judge if you were writing.
Just do your own thing. That's all I gotta say to anyone who's having a moment like that.
if you were writing with the Corpus Pencil, you would start judging yourself for what you're using it for.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be doodling with it, or
I should be doodling better with it.
Yeah, exactly. Or am I do I do my taxes with this, or is that disrespectful?
Yeah, well. It is one of the two, or both of the two certainties, you know.
Oh shit!
Death
you got to bring those two together.
and taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. You have to do that shit. But then,
You can do urethral sounding with it.
Okay, maybe. Okay, if you do well on a test, then it'd be your lucky thing filling the Scantron with that motherfucker. But if you did badly, then it's like, oh, I didn't study hard enough, and now I filled in the failure test.
I've brought shame to my grandma.
That's messed up.
With my grandma.
Yeah, it's super fucked up.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's not cool. Yeah. So you would just be constantly judging yourself.
Then you take the pencil into space, and it gets into your, air purifier, and then everyone on the space station dies.
It'll clog the instruments.
Yup. When you should have turned your grandma into a carbon
pin.
rod. And
An inanimate carbon rod.
rod. That would have been the hero.
Yeah,
that would have been the hero. This is multiple Simpsons references going on from the same episode.
Yep. That's how we do it.
Yep. Oh.
Clean that bowl.
Look, I cleaned, there's only 3 gnomes left or something like that, I think.
Okay, you know what, though?
What if I just, only cleaned the gnomes? That's like a speed
fuck
run
off.
gnome percent,
Gnome percent.
Gnome percent.
You have created a thing in your brain, okay? Dude, this game is going to have some sort of damn cutthroat fucking
speedrunning community.
Speedrunning scene. You know it already does. Yeah, it's got to have.
I mean, it'll
some
probably
real...
get more intense once the game leaves early access. I think this was version 0.9. Now that doesn't mean 1.0 is coming up next, but it does sound like they're getting really close to releasing a full game. So
it's going to be a marathon ass speed run if somebody does 100%.
I will get all of the achievos for this.
Oh yeah,
that
dude,
is 100%
sure. Speed run is going to be it's going to be Pokemon levels of long.
I mean, fully speed running this game would definitely take
four
8 hours
days
or something like that at a minimum.
Yeah, but I am really I'm really looking forward to maybe seeing some crazy.
Isn't there going to be in-person Summer Games Done Quick for the first time in years now? So that'll be cool. I just hope that I hope they already talk about how in the past everybody had the GD flu.
If they get the if Edo Bean dies, I will go ape. I will go completely insane with fucking parasocial grief. Okay. Edo Bean is my spirit animal. But if you don't know who she is the fucking greatest.
Anyway,
she is the greatest of all time.
The important thing is that I will be watching some speed running. It's like free subscription to cable TV. That's what GDQ feels like.
It is like old school cable TV,
and that's why you donate to it. That's why you donate to it because it's
want that shit to
charity
exist.
And free. Yeah.
And also, it is like old school TV. All marathons be like that because they are what you can watch the VOD, but it doesn't feel the same. And so there's this thing where it's it's on when it's on, and that's what's on.
Where's this little bit that I'm missing? I'm missing a little bit of the lower basin bowl.
Do you are they going to add a?
Doesn't this feel like more of a middle basin bowl to you?
Yeah, because there's one at the top,
and there's also one at the bottom. This feels like a middle basin bowl, but I guess I'm apparently fucking wrong about that.
Packing that gnome bowl.
Come on, man. Let's finish cleaning this. There we go. I have scraped the bowels of gnome hell.
Is there a way? Is there a specific thing where you can shut off the dirt vision?
Yeah.
And play the whole thing with that.
I'm not turning off the dirt vision for you, bitch.
No, I'm just saying.
It ain't fucking happening.
No, I'm just saying that I don't know if there's a way where you can start the campaign and not be able to turn it back on in that playthrough.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting, but
I ain't doing it though.
See, I'm choking on my own words. I'm pretty sure I did actually say at one point,
"Bite thy butt." I don't know why I just said that.
Whoa.
I don't know what. Don't bite thy butt.
But I do bite my tongue. Because I'm pretty sure I did say when I first started playing this game that I'm glad you can't do that. I remember now.
Because then you would.
Because then I would, and because I'm a weirdo like that.
Uko's all like, I have to play a hardcore mode. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, and often it just results in pain
and sadness.
But then pleasure afterward. But often pain.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about your kinks, sir.
At no point have I ever yanked the crank while I was playing hard space shipbreaker.
Hard cock dick breaker.
That's my fetish. You guys found out it's like taking spaceships apart.
Pounding your dingus to space
That'd be
stations.
that would be such a
I kind of
weird.
want to play that now that it's out of early access.
Yeah, we should play that on the channel some more. It's good stuff, man.
Yep, and it's more riskful than this game is.
Yeah, even on the non-hardcore mode, and the hardcore mode is so stressful in the best way, because like when you realize that you have cut something wrong, and you hear that boop boop boop, that the suit, the heuristic systems in the suit know that something's about to blow up.
Yep.
And so you have that last second to like maybe cut a hole in the
Try
wall
to escape
and just fucking
before the ship explodes and destroys you.
Jets out of there, and then it damages you and your video card as the bits start floating.
Floating bits and boating flits.
And then the really weird thing is that like as you're crying about your lost, sort of run on that ship and like how it's going to set you back, but then what you do is you're like, well, there are valuable pieces in this, and you're like just booshing them into the appropriate cargo
undercarriage. I don't know why I just said that, but
the undercarriage.
I mean, it's like an undercarriage in Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Yeah, there's the undercarriage thing, and then there's the two
hard dick breaker.
There's the two other things, the furnace and the like resource sucker.
The resource sucker.
Whatever it's called, the
human suck sources. I don't know why I said that, but
discombobulator. Oh,
put the cum
discombobulator.
in discombobulator. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, Sniper Elite 5 is fun. In case people haven't noticed,
it's good stuff, man.
I enjoyed the shit out of playing like the first level. I think there's only like 10 levels in it or something like that. So,
let them games be good.
We should hopefully get that fully played on the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then at some point, I should go back and play like 1 through 3 and whatnot.
I think they did a remaster of 2 at some point.
Did they not do 1?
I think 1 is like ancient and shitty.
Yeah,
so
maybe I'll just skip out on 1 then, because it was the one where I got to like about a third of the way through the game, and it started just crashing whenever I would play this one level.
Yeah, Sniper Elite 1 is kind of like ancient at this point.
Yeah, so fuck it.
So, not that I'm like not down with playing ancient games. After all, I play much older games on the reg, as they say.
Yeah.
But like lately I've been playing, it's a much newer game, but I've been playing Yakuza 4 Remastered lately, because the Yakuza series
is the remaster good?
Is the shit. I mean, it's pretty good. It's capped at 60 frames per second. 60, not 16. That would be like a really bad frame rate to cap at.
That's like a flash animation from back in the day.
A flesh animation. I don't know why I said that. Reanimating the flesh.
Now, here's the
Spankenstein's Spank Monster.
If you recall, there used to be an entire mini industry of pornographic flash animations.
Yes.
It used to be a thing.
There was I believe one was called Zone Hentai.
Yeah.
That was like one of the big ones.
And what's even weirder is the ones that weren't hentai style. Like,
yup.
I remember seeing this one where it was like semi-interactive.
Okay, so I assume that I'm gonna have to like get my ladder and hop all the way up onto the top.
Was she named Candy or something?
I don't know.
But it was like there was one of them where it was like it was to commemorate the millennium. There was all this. The characters kept saying stuff about taking the millennium dick.
Is that like do you pronounce it like the Millennium Dock, like the Millennium Falcon?
I think it was just dick at the millennium.
But you know what I'm saying, you know.
Oh yeah, the millennium.
Like the weird thing with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, nobody
like,
said
it's fine if you want to say Falcon that way. Like I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong.
Okay, you were just saying they pronounce it weird.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Why do they say Falcon like that?
I don't know. I think that Harrison Ford just said it that way, and they were like, "Look, he's far too good an actor for this movie, so just don't say anything."
We have him and Alec Guinness, and we're working with the rest of these.
Look, Alec Guinness was, as the Brits might say, a smug git about that.
Okay, that is true.
He was all like, "This movie is garbage, but it's going to make huge money." That is such a d-bag move.
It is a complete cheesy bullshit thing to do. I
Yeah.
gotta agree with that. That's real.
It's like I said, it's a fucking D-bag move.
It honestly is.
And I mean, you know, the worst part is that it was like hugely successful, so he was able to feel so right about it too.
Yeah.
Yup. Oh yeah, I'm cleaning your
At the same
decorations,
time, though,
bitch.
Ewan McGregor is the truth because
I mean, that's true.
he's ready. I haven't seen, so no spoilers for that shit. I have not seen the new shit yet, but I will.
Yeah,
And it will be dope.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi movie.
Or limited series
Wait,
or whatever.
for a second I thought that was a giant gnome, but no, it's just
a regular gnome on
one
top
gnome
of a-
on top of like a shit rock or something like that. What? It was clearly a shit rock or something like that.
It's the turd rock from the sun.
That is indeed what you call our planet, is the turd rock. That's, yup. I'll fraggle your rock, bitch. I don't know what a fraggle rock is. I talked about this before.
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty sure it was a puppet
It's some
show.
shit. It's some shit
from the
for Gen
80s.
Xers who should be purged. Well, what was it that Bart Simpson said about Gen Xers?
We need another Vietnam to thin out their ranks. It's the darkest thing he's
Somewhere
ever said.
out there, there's a Gen Xer who's watching our channel and is like,
No, if he's a real Gen Xer burnout, he's like, yeah, we should have. Fuck us, we suck.
Instead, it was my generation that got a fucking another Vietnam to thin out our ranks.
Yeah, it was literally Bart's generation. Yeah, honestly, yeah. So roughly Bart's generation. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Isn't Bart supposed to be about my age? I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Or maybe
a
about
little
my
older.
age. Probably
Yeah.
about my age.
I don't know, but
Either way, it was roughly in that. It was in that zone. Little
Bart's
bit like that.
definitely old enough to have recovered from his meth addiction by now. You know, that
And
meth
gone-
addiction that everyone in Springfield ends up
but
getting.
what about his methadone addiction?
He'll never be past that.
Exactly.
Do you think anyone out there actually just goes straight to methadone?
I believe people do actually. Yes.
You know, no
heroin.
no heroin, just methadone.
Go straight to the methadone. It's probably
They call it the methadone method.
It's probably more expensive than heroin, so maybe it starts out as like a flex.
Oh, that's
super
kind
fucked up.
Kind of dark.
Yeah.
Kind of dark. We're actually getting really close to being finished with this disgusting gnome fountain. There will be gnome mercy for them. That's what I'm hitting you with.
I do think there should be a more in-depth sort of career mode for this game where fall damage is on. Like, keep the dirt sense, but add fall damage. And the thing is, make it real simulatory, where like you get injured and it takes realistic amounts of time to heal.
Oh, and then like your family leaves you while you're
You're convalescing from your pressure washer injuries. Yeah.
Like, you know, your wife hooks up with a different pressure washer.
Oh, dude.
He knows how to satisfy me. That's, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know why I went in a weird direction about that, but
you can't give it to her hard the way she likes it if you have a busted hip. That's what.
yeah, and you also probably broke your
that is fucked
pressure
up.
vibe
Oh my god, that's
while you
that is messed
were
up.
at it. Okay, that's what it is.
Wow.
That
is
what
super fucked up. Oh yeah,
it
I was going
is.
to talk about vibrating cattle. When we were talking about the Arby's thing, I'm not certain that, because you know the thing about the Wagyu beef is they massage them fucking cows.
Yeah.
I think Americans would probably automate that shit. It's just like a couple of sweaty farm hands putting Hitachi vibrators on the cow.
Well, at least that would come from Japan somehow or another.
You know what? You're right. The Hitachi is there. Yeah, it was always there.
Yup.
Wow.
The old taste of the old magic Wizond. There we go.
I think it's so weird that it's the same company that makes the hard drives and shit. Just it's the pleasure division instead of the
instead of the joy division, it's the pleasure division.
I realized as soon as I said it, I didn't feel right.
And it wasn't.
Yeah, we're not explaining it. That's depressing. It's a good album though.
Yup.
I mean, or rather, that's the band. The album is Unknown Pleasures.
Well, that's also from the same sort of like era and space as the Bloy Oyster Clit. That's the one.
Yep. And yes, I'm aware Joy Division probably has other albums, but I don't really care.
You don't really care? Yeah.
I've only really heard the one. There's a lot of music.
That's Uko's album. Is I don't really care.
Yeah. Look,
An
there's too
album by
much music.
Ukobach.
You can't drill down into every artist. You'd never listen to anything twice. You know what I mean?
I agree. Okay, we've pretty much cleaned all the naughty bits along the. There's something I missed there, and
dude.
oh, yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, you dirt
Do you
bitch.
know? Okay, do you know who must be mad at like prudes in the art movement throughout the years? Is people who do have to carefully conserve and clean art, because cleaning some fucking balls or a vulva and a dick and whatnot that would be so much easier than cleaning fig leaves.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
It has
Do you
to
think
be.
it's true that there's like some, chest somewhere in the Vatican Museum with like a whole bunch of penises?
Oh, from when they chipped them
From
off
when they
during
chipped
the
them
Bonfire
off.
of the Vanities and shit?
Because that's what I've always heard.
Oh my god, I
is
didn't
that there's
know
like
about
a
that.
penis chest.
So
and
it's like, okay, that motherfucker better not be right next to the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, that's fucked up. Like, I don't even know if they have that shit. I've heard, multiple weird stories about where that shit is. But
gotta
if they
have that
it,
can-do attitude.
if they have the Ark of the Covenant, it's not theirs to begin with. And secondly, they shouldn't be storing it next to the dick box. That's just It's
dick box.
God's gonna come back
box.
super mad about that. If that's
Super mad. Super mad.
I mean, there's also those rumors. I say, okay, rumors, weird conspiracy theories from idiots that say that the Vatican has. Dude, you held yourself.
Super boosted myself. I don't even know how.
Well, there's your speedrun technique.
Yeah,
You found
speedrunners.
some
Check that out.
Speed tech, yo. That ladder boost, bitch. That's real.
Speed technique.
Ladder boost, but
ladder booster.
But there's there's a lie that the Vatican has a time machine, or just like a helmet that you can put on and look at stuff that happened in the past, like fucking Abstergo
but
style.
Not the future, because if they could look into the future, then they could
Bet on the stock
invest
market.
well in the stock market and predict when their next sex scandal is going to happen.
We have invented
all of that stuff.
Like they would have been back in 1999. Like, we have invented Pope coin. It will be the next thing. Oh, Pope coin.
See,
That might be a thing.
I thought you were gonna say that they found some way to avoid the sex scandal, but
well,
instead you were just like,
no, that's a lot less complicated than cryptocurrency.
more like grope coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking said it. More like grope coin. Don't be mad at me, Catholics. Y'all are the victims.
Don't grope of the people.
Y'all are the victims of the church. Okay.
I mean, the thing is,
don't be mad.
I think what it is that, and you don't need to see my hands to know what I'm doing. Is maybe because Italians were in control, they said don't touch nobody, motherfuckers, but they didn't do the hand thing. You know which one? The one where it looks like little ducks, backward. That hand thing.
I don't really know. I know. I know. I see.
I'm doing it. The I'm very serious hand thing. I don't know what it literally means in Italian sign language, but you do both of them like they're little ducks talking.
What am I missing on this edge? Okay. It's being edgy.
I saw it for a second. There it is.
I don't know if that's all, though. There's clearly some more.
It is like little ducks.
It must be on the top.
Yeah.
It must be on the top.
But it's like little ducks talking to you and saying you're serious.
Yep.
This has gone into very strange.
I couldn't boost myself again. I wanted the glory boost again. What the fuck?
Speedrunners will figure that shit out. And they'll be using the little step stool to get to the top of shit.
And then somebody's going to be like at a speedrunning marathon explaining how it saves 0.0 microseconds.
And it's like, that's some nonsense. Those guys that discovered it are stupid. That's why they're talking about Italian hand gestures and Wagyu beef and ejaculate.
This is how stupid humans are. I almost said the words, "We don't talk about cum that much," and then I was like, "No,
yeah, no, we really do.
We talk about cum a little bit too much,
like especially
just
like
a little bit."
This game, there's no excuse unless you're talking about cleaning it, which I guess you could.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think is all over this fucking gnome here?
Oh, if your jizz dries to that color, you get to the doctor quickly.
Oh, it's like that Eminem song. I need a doctor.
Yeah, you do. Listen to Skylar Grey.
Yup.
You need a doctor.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something fucked up. I always make fun of Jack Black in real life because from my perspective, he's a coward who's like, and I'm not hating. I'm really not hating, but musically he's a coward, right? Because he's all like, no, this is just a parody, right? It's not, you know.
Oh, but then it's like, but if you do really like it, then I'm a rock star.
Yeah. So like, if somebody's like, hey, Jack Black, your music sucks, then he'll be like, what do you not understand? It's just
comedy,
it's just a parody.
bro.
It's comedy, bro.
Yeah.
And
whereas perfect example is what's his name, the Gladiator, Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He went out there and did music, wasn't funny at all. So if you want to tell him he sucks, he's just like,
Exactly.
And that's
He'll
it.
fight you. He'll fight.
Oh, he will fight you. Yeah.
Russell Crowe will fight you. Didn't they parody that in South Park?
Yes,
Him
they
fighting
did.
everybody?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
He's like,
So you see,
fighting
because
around
Russell
the
Crowe
world.
will fight me, like, it's not that I'm afraid of Russell Crowe, but it's just I don't really particularly want to fight Russell Crowe for no reason. But like Jack Black, he won't fight me. He'll just be like, nah, dude, it's just a comedy, bro. What do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what's?
Oh man,
do you know what's?
He has so many fans who are hating on me right now, and I promise I'm not really being a hater.
I like his stuff.
Jack
Black.
I like his stuff.
At the same time,
sometimes when you like someone, you have to be willing to razz them. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what makes me feel guilty? Is that if I hung out with Jack Black, I would feel so guilty because I would be like, I'm 90% just hanging out with you because I know that you know Tony Hawk and I want to meet Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Like that's a terrible thing to say, but I think that would be in my heart and I'd feel guilty about it. Like, am I? It would be more like I'd be questioning.
And here's the other thing, right?
I'd be questioning myself.
Like Tony Hawk is one of my childhood heroes, but you know who I'd rather meet than Tony Hawk? Rodney Mullen.
Yeah. Yes. He's clearly such a badass, such a amazing person.
And that's just because I prefer, like, you know, street skating.
Well, also he's
to vert skating.
I mean, just also I've heard his like TED talk, and it's like it's insightful.
I'm not saying that Tony Hawk isn't smart. It's just Rodney Mullen seems smarter.
Clearly smarter. Yeah. I think Tony Hawk would like own up to that.
I don't think Tony Hawk would be like, I'm smarter than Rodney Mullen.
He would own up to that immediately.
Yeah.
To his credit, like I guarantee, because Rodney Mullen's a genius. Is what it is.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
We've been all over the spectrum of weird shit to talk about.
Yeah.
And honestly,
we're almost done cleaning this
rock butt
and gnome filth.
Honestly, like I want to go easy on Jack Black. Jack Black is cool.
Yeah, exactly. But oh man,
that's just funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
You know what I do think was it his voice? Was it his voice in that game? Was it where it was like some metal dude in like an adventure game of some kind?
Oh, you mean Kung Fu Panda?
No. There was a game.
Wasn't he in Kung Fu Panda?
He was, but wasn't he in that game where he was like a rock band and maybe there were musical elements to the game?
Yeah, it was a game by Double Fine.
That's the one. I want to play that at some point.
People say it's meh, but you know, I don't care if a game is meh. I will
it's a
play
cool
and
concept.
enjoy meh games.
Okay, how come? Is there not a game where you manage a band, like Cycling Manager, except that you're a band manager? Because the thing is, I'm just saying it would be amazing, right? If you just hooked it into SoundCloud, and like all the gameplay elements are completely divorced from what's playing out of the speakers, and it just goes and gets SoundCloud stuff.
Then you have to like cover up for the fact that they've been caught in the fans' DMs and everything.
Yeah. Just do all. Just basically take the just take the gameplay from Honey Pop.
Yup.
And just total convert it to a band that doesn't have,
Wait, then
sexual stuff.
You have to play a puzzle game to properly do their because I've played Honey Pop.
Yeah, I've only ever seen it played. I've never actually
there's like
played
a
it.
fairly good one of those various different types of puzzle games, like good, representation of it. He is King Gnome. He is King
for
Gnome.
The gold hat. Oh my god.
And like, I guess you date and fuck by doing the like Bejeweled clone.
It's a match 3 for pussy?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know if I approve of that. Yeah, it's like I just don't like Bejeweled.
Yep, it's like a fairly enjoyable puzzle game.
I guess
as a
I like
thing.
Puyo Puyo, so I can deal with it. Yeah, it's fine.
I recently saw like
that sounded like that was not a euphemism.
there's a primarily Mario Maker
I do like pussy. But go
streamer
on.
named The Beast 721 or
I've
The
seen it.
Beast
I've seen him.
721, and he's like a 30-year-old guy who looks like a child. But no hate. Like I watch this guy's videos all the time, but it's one of the things people comment on is how young he looks for his age.
That is amazing.
Anyway,
Puyo Puyo is my new slang term for
but
vagina.
apart
by the way.
from Mario, he's also doing a sort of let's play of all Nintendo 64 games. Where he's playing
that's that guy.
every single
that
Nintendo
dude.
64 game ever
He
released.
does look like a
He's
child.
beating
You're
all
not,
of them.
You're not kidding. But go on.
And he recently had on a video. He's like doing uploading. He's primarily a streamer, but he uploads YouTube videos of like his content
That's
or some of his
watching
content.
him play the N64 library is going to be my new thing to fall asleep.
Well, he just played I think it was a fan translation of a Puyo Puyo game. Ooh, we're complete. Gnome King.
Wait, go back up. I want to see it.
Well, I want to look from the
Oh yeah, this is the.
we got to remove my filth ladder. Oh, I can't. The ladder's stuck there now. That sucks. Okay, we'll just look from the other side. Well, actually, I'll put the ladder over here so we can look at the sort of
glory.
front. But anyway, to finish what I was saying is he just played a fucking Puyo Puyo game for the N64, which I think that was like a fan translation. I think you would really enjoy it.
Yeah, I do like Puyo Puyo.
Oh, this is sweet.
It looks pretty
is
swagged
sweet.
out, yo.
I just like super jumped again.
Dude.
But
Speed
anyway,
tech.
if you want to see somebody play every N64 game, check out his channel. That's The Beast, THA Beast 721. And now
Oh, get it wet.
just look at the way it's dripping out. Okay, it looks like what the fuck am I talking about? He runs a very family friendly stream, so I think it would be amusing if I sent you there. but we're gonna quickly watch this
the time lapse.
the cleaninating.
Oh, that's
shall
satisfying.
commence.
Okay, we did that right.
Yes,
Straight
we
from
did.
the bottom.
But we're going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmeck thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.